Hi, everyone. I'm here to show you this new online digital diary tool where you can go and create lots of different journals for different purposes and write your heart away. So, this is a great place for you to keep an ongoing diary of maybe demonstrating to your teacher your travels of immigration from a faraway land to America. As you're learning about historical events, you could write the account of a soldier through World War II or Vietnam. You could even keep the diary or demonstrate what the journey would have been through the period of westward expansion. So, this is just a creative way to show your teacher what you've learned about historical periods and things you've learned in class. And so, if you want to create a diary or just a journal for yourself, even, you can do that here at penzu.com. So you'll need to navigate penzu.com. And then on the right-hand side here, you're just going to click log in. This is a free account. Of course, there is some pro features, which means you don't have access to everything with the free version. And then go ahead and sign in with the account information that you've created or that your teacher has provided. Once you do that, you're going to go to your home page, which looks like this. This is going to show you the various journals that you have available. And so right now, this is just my regular journal. Maybe I'm keeping this for myself. And so if I'm writing this for personal reasons or just to shed some of my ideas and get my thoughts down on paper, from here, I would click New Entry. If you wanted to change the way that this looked, you would click up here, Change Themes. Now, the themes are very limited when it comes to the free version. And of course, you could click these and kind of see in the background what it looks like. It's just going to change the background. I like this one, Springtime. I click Preview Theme. And you can see here, I love these beautiful flowers. They look great with the color of my journal. Unfortunately, at the very top, you'll see it says to save the theme, it's going to ask me to pay for the pro version. So I'm not going to be able to do that. Anyhow, so I'm going to go ahead and cancel the springtime effect, and it goes back to this default background that looks like my desk. So I'm going to be working in this main journal here because on the free version, I am only allowed one individual journal, although I can have multiple entries. So I'm going to go ahead and create some new entries for my writing project. So by clicking New Entry, I can go ahead and come up with a title. And I can go ahead here and I can start typing my adventures. Okay, now obviously I can go back and make some changes. I can also highlight my text and I can click here and format the font and the size, making it bigger or smaller, whichever you might need. I can change the text font. I can even change the color. And if I needed to, I can even change it to be highlighted in the background here. That makes it very hard to read. So just like on Microsoft Word, I can decide how do I want it aligned to my page. I can make it bullets if I want, or numbered. And I'm going to go back and take off that background. Okay. Now, if I wanted to, and there was something that I was referring to, a picture online, I could either go here and I could click Insert Image, and I could either paste the image URL that I find online, or I can go ahead and upload a photo that I have on my device that I'm referring to in my journal entry. Your teacher may ask that you include so many words, so many different journal entries, and so many pictures. You can also highlight over the top of any part of your writing and actually create a hyperlink to any website that you find that may give some historical information about the journey or about the event that you're speaking about in your journal. So you would copy and paste the URL from a web page here. So I would Control and C copy it from somewhere else. And now I'm going to Control and V, paste it there and click OK. And now you can see, because my text is blue, that that's an active hyperlink. Then I could continue my story. Now, if I wanted to go ahead and I wanted to create a new entry, you can see on the left-hand side, I would just click New Entry, and then I would add my next entry for the next day of my journey, or maybe the following week, whichever time frame you've decided based on the span and range of the time frame that you're going to cover for all of the entries in your assignment. When you are done, you're going to click View All Entries, and you'll see them here. So what you can do is you can go back to each entry, reopen it, make any edits if necessary, and on these three dots on the right-hand side, going to click that menu and click Share. And when that opens, you're going to click Share via public link, Generate public link, and then Copy link. And then you'd be able to either send this to your teacher via email. You can post this in a Microsoft Teams or OneNote notebook. You could post this through something like Seesaw to share the link with your teacher and your parents. And then, because you may have been asked to provide a number of journal entries, you could go ahead and go to the next entry, go to the three dots on the right-hand side, and share the same thing. Get the link via public link, generate public link, and copy the link. And again, share that with your teacher. Now, because you're probably putting some personal things in the journal other than these pages, you'll want to just share the individual pages with your teacher for that assignment. You go over here, you can go to the settings on your journal. This is where you can change the color of your journal. You'll see that most of these are going to be the paid version. See, that's what happens when you choose one that is not free. Most of these are just the first four colors are free. You can change here the default font. You can give the background a change, but again, most of these are going to be on the paid version. And then hit Save Changes. If you want to go back home to your main page, you click the little house at the top, and we're back to the front of our journal. I hope you find this useful, and maybe in some way it inspires you to write your heart out. Thanks, and have a great day.